Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Outer Rim Cantina. My name's Alan, and today I'm here for the first video in a new series that I'm calling Star Wars Lore. It's going to be similar to Star Wars Explained, where I talk about and describe certain aspects of the Star Wars lore, but there's already way too many channels that use the tag Star Wars Explained, so I wanted to be a little bit original. For this first video, I thought it'd be fun to talk about force projections. What are they, how do they work, who could use them, etc. I'll also be talking about both the Canon and Legends version of force projection. Starting off with Canon, a force projection is the ability of a force user to project their being physically to another location without actually having to be there. Because the being was only a projection, it allowed them to perform seemingly impossible tasks or survive impossible scenarios, like getting shot with a blaster or surviving a volley of walker fire as Luke Skywalker did during the Battle of Crate in 34 ABY. The ability also allowed the user to seemingly disappear then reappear in another position. Along with this, the user could make the projection appear different from their physical self, either by altering the projection's age to appear younger, or willing the projection to hold an object the user is not currently in possession of. Even though otherwise immaterial, and the user being physically absent, the projection could physically interact with its surroundings and people. While this ability was very powerful and had a wide range of uses, the toll it took on the force user creating and controlling the projection was immense, and led to the death of many force users who wielded the ability, including Luke Skywalker. That's all we really know of the force projection in canon, so let's move on to Legends. In Legends, the force projection is known as Doppelganger, and was an advanced force power that allowed the user to create a short-lived projection of themselves or of another external object. In addition, to those few who perfected this ability, they had the power to create force phantoms of any person they chose, or to trick an enemy into seeing more objects than are actually present, such as droids. Force phantoms were almost exclusively used by the dark side in order to trick or harm an enemy. The doppelganger seemed real to anyone who interacted with it, and the force user in control could perceive all of its senses, making it seem real in almost every way. The user also had the ability to interact with things around them using the power of telekinesis to move objects, which furthered the illusion. Doppelgangers could also be detected by droids through all audio and video sensors, only fading away if the force user stopped using the ability or became injured. Some of the most notable force users that wielded the power of Doppelganger were Darth Tyrannus, Luke Skywalker, and Yorl Proof. There you have it, that is the power of the force projection or doppelganger in Star Wars lore. I'd love to know what you think of both this ability in canon and legends down in the comments, and I'd love to get some suggestions on what Star Wars lore I should cover next. That's all the time I've got today. I hope to see you back here in the cantina on Saturday for another Star Wars video. Until then, may the Force be with you.